Satnam, and welcome to the Lighthouse Report. It's been a while, lots has gone on, right? We made it through all the Uranus and Pluto squares, and we really have been elevated into quite an opportunity in 2015. So to review, 2015 really offers us an opportunity to come into our power. It's an 8. And so it really wants us to align with the power of who we are, which would create prosperity and abundance, a flow. We want to be in the flow of our life. There should be, as we evolve and move through our karma, a grace. I don't think our lives look much different as far as the happenings. There will always be the cycle of life, but what changes everything is how do we sit in it? Where are we generating our energy from, and how are we experiencing our life? We have a new moon coming up, new moon in Taurus. The sun is in Taurus, and this, new moons usually, traditionally, should feel pretty yummy. It's a new beginning, it's a planting seed. This one has a bit of an underbelly, a little darkness to it. And that is because it's conjuncting a star, a dark star actually. Even though it's very, very bright in the sky, Algol is the name of the star, also known as Medusa, which she's never gotten a good rap, is part of this energy as it's conjuncting. It's in Taurus, it's right on the same degrees as the new moon, and it's illuminating the sun. So what this might feel like is maybe you've been, you're moving along in the right direction, which you sure are doing it at a Taurus pace. You know what I'm saying? I love Taurus, but boy, they really plod along and take their time, right? And so this star is in all of our charts, and somewhere in your life, you need to move it along. And so this energy can get painful if we don't answer the call, right? So it's those knowings, it's time to leave the relationship. It's time to sign up for that training. It's time to break up that situation. It's time to leave. It's time to open. It's time to move. It's time to do something scary. It really is. It's time to do something scary. It's time to do something that your ego goes, that doesn't make sense. What am I going to do with that? But you have that knowing. So the soul is this luminous light, but the soul is not afraid of a star like Algol. And that, which means it's not afraid of the underbelly or the darkness. So what we might want to really engage in, so here we are on Wednesday, we got until, Sunday night, it should be really vibrant, and Monday, early in the morning for us in California, while we sleep, the moon will hit exact. So we're in this time where we can use the power of a fixed star like that, a Medusa, a little demon kind of energy, to rattle our cage and let go of something that is no longer serving us. And the thing is, letting go does not always mean that you're ripping it out and taking it out of your life. It might mean that you're letting go of the way you've had a relationship with it. You're admitting that the way you handle that relationship with your child, or the way you've been handling that addiction, or the way, something that's pretty time consuming, you know what it is, that thing that, you could be doing it better, but you've been very Taurus-like and just kind of, well, it's okay, and I'm going to muddle along, I'm making a good decision. It's like, what are you really going to do about it? Are you willing to get a little bit out of the box, a little bit uncomfortable? And so of course, next week, we're just totally going out of the box at the Soul of Yoga, because we are starting this yoga teacher training in Kundalini. And that whole journey with Mahendraj Singh and I, with you, is we are all becoming teachers. This is not like something that is segmented only if you go to a teacher training, right? We are all on the path of the teacher, the guru. We are all learning how to completely understand and honor our karma, our darkness, and transmute it, use it, alchemize it to bring us into the light. We know that our life itself is the teacher. So that training, the training we're going to do next week is really like everything's in there. Everything's in there, like how we get snagged up on how we eat, how we get mixed up in our relationships, how we distract ourselves with addictions, how we have used our childhood trauma to keep us stuck. Those are the kinds of things, because it's not a Kundalini class, it's a Kundalini training. So it's about mastering a deep understanding and love for yourself. And it's not by accident that training is coming right now. So even if you're not going to do that, maybe there is something that's been luring you, I know somebody that's going to go on a vision quest and just go out into nature for the first time ever in her life. There'll be some people off that will make sure she's okay, but for the most part, no food, no water, by yourself. So it's this dark night of the soul, this opportunity to learn something that maybe you've been avoiding. So I want to give us a little energetic that we can use to help us in this moon. So let's end this time together with a kriya, a meditation for facing the darkness and illuminating our soul. We'll use the energy of this Taurus moon and the star, that dark star Algol, to wake us up and face the darkness. And not only face it, use it to our advantage. Bring your hands to your heart. And inside, tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Feel yourself tuning into your own soul, into the technology of Kundalini, and to the masters of the universe. And today, as we tune into the sun and the moon and the star Algol, bringing in the ability to make decisions, to jump ahead, to maybe decide something that will bring unforeseen prosperity. Facing this fear is guaranteed to set you on a roll of abundance. So just breathe into that. So as you open your eyes, we're going to make our hands into claws. And we're going to just, here's our arc line, here's our aura. We're just going to be in our aura right now. We're crossing our hands one in front of the other each time. And breathing. Now close your eyes and gaze up at the third eye and just keep this powerful breath. What we're doing is we're illuminating and enhancing our aura, okay? Big breath. Now holding your hands as though they are touching your aura. Be still. And we're simply going to chant Had Hade Hadi Wa He Guru. And as you chant that, do it powerfully with me, and we're putting the power of God into our auric field and into our pineal, into our mind, to illuminate the best clarity and the best energy to move forward, okay? Chant with me. Eyes open, let's look at each other. Hi, you ready? Had Hade Hadi Wahe Guru. 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 Chant loud. Had Hade Hadi Waheguru. Had Hare Hari. Waheguru. Press your palms out. Hold it. Exhale. Bring your hands to your heart. Feel that. There's a lot of light in that. That really cranks up the light. Can you feel it? It's Had Hade Hadi is like the aspects of God. Creator, creation, the dance. Waheguru, the ecstasy of light. And we get that energy going by amping out the energy. Feel how huge your aura is. We must understand the aura is the most important gift we have from God. Feel into your aura. Sit for a while after you listen to this and let your soul and the aura illuminate the next best decision in your life. Really honor this week the ups and downs. Really be present with the idea that you're willing to be present with that which is difficult so that you can jump ahead. We don't have to be afraid. We are in this together. I love you. You know I really, really, really want you to sign up for the teacher training. So you've got this last minute. I made a last minute discount. $350 off if you call me or Don by Sunday. So give me a call, 760-224-8720, and let's go on the journey of a lifetime. If not, at least do this work with your aura and be so ready for the most awesome new moon and week next week. I love you. Satnam.